You look hungry. You hungry? You want me to make you a snack? Okay, I got you. 1 second. Give me like 2 minutes, okay? Okay, finishing touches, plating technique. Oh yeah, here we go. All right, I have your perfectly crafted, delectable meal, also known as the seat. You get nothing. You full now? Okay, I don't know why I'm being so sassy. That's so uncalled for. I might be a little hangry. Just kidding, I had a full meal. I'm just pumped up of energy. Didn't get a nap in today, so I'm a little tired. It is barely noon. This Saturday, we are going to switch it up a little. I am going to step away from our Blabbermouth series. I am going to project something from my screen that will interact with my brain stimuli and create feelings of certain emotions. Don't know emotions yet, but that's how it's going to work. We got this down to a science.
Hello.
Why do we do this? Why do we purposely make ourselves upset? It's okay. I don't really care. All right. Today, we are going to be reacting to the most expensive restaurant in the world. I don't know about you, but I'm still upset that the $5 footlong sandwiches from Subway are $10. I'm still not over it.
Change it back.
Or else I might just have to pay you a visit and shake your hand and say very wonderful things about your sandwiches. That isn't a threat. It was just more of like a, hey, I'll pop in and say hi, how you doing? That sounds pleasant. But now if I'm looking like this... See, do you want to see me sad?
Yes.
I don't think so. Anyway, let's watch the video. The most expensive restaurant in the world.
Located at the Hard Rock Hotel in Ibiza, Spain, Sublimotion lays claim to being the single priciest restaurant on the planet, and probably several other planets. You're probably wondering what it feels like to eat there.
Oh, yes. I've been dying to know. Please, this restaurant I've never heard of. Please, tell me, what is the experience like?
We can tell you that it feels expensive, but if you want more than that, you'll have to stick around. Because today, we're going to take a look at what it's like to eat at Sublimotion, the most expensive restaurant in the world.
Okay, really quick, they misspelled restaurant. Just gonna point that out now. It's bugging me already. I don't know why I'm going into this with such a hater mindset, but it's working.
Okay, try not to faint when they bring the check. Founded in 2014, Sublimotion is an haute cuisine restaurant created by Paco Roncero, a double Michelin-starred chef who trained at the School of Hospitality and Tourism of Madrid. After graduating, Roncero built his reputation working at a number of the fanciest schmanciest restaurants in the area.
Gordon Ramsay who? He doesn't have anything on this guy. What's his name? I forgot.
Those include places like Zalacain, the Hotel Ritz, and the Casino de Madrid, where Roncero got the chance to study under Ferran Adrià, widely considered one of the greatest chefs in the world. Today, Roncero manages 7 restaurants spread out over 3 continents.
Ooh, he's fancy. He's single? Asking for a friend. Not for me. I'm just not for me. I mean, unless...
Including Version Original in Bogota, Estado Puro in Madrid, Ibiza in Shanghai, Barbarossa, which is also in Shanghai, Sinergias, which is also in Madrid, and of course, Sublimotion. He's also the creator of the kitchen management software Gestor de Cocina, or Kitchen Manager, as well as the author of a slew of books. But his real claim to fame is his association with the most expensive restaurant in the world. And according to its website, Sublimotion is more than just a ridiculously expensive restaurant. It's a gastronomic performance that will take diners on a
12 diners a night for every night of the week. Okay, 12 diners? I mean, hey, I can barely get 4 people to go out to dinner with me, but 12 diners. Do the servers hand feed people their food every night, their dishes? Like, oh, here you go. Open up. Here comes the heli. What the heli?
journey across the metaverse. And if you're wondering what the hell that means, Roncero explains that at Sublimotion they play with emotions, the senses,
I don't need any other men playing with my emotions. They already got one strike.
the set, the aromas, and the taste, to be able to create absolutely unique experiences with each scene. Okay, that didn't make things much clearer, but that may be the point. Roncero said he got the idea for the project in 2012, while he was leading a culinary workshop, and he began to think about a menu that connected all 5 senses. With that in mind, he designed Sublimotion to be something you have to experience in person.
Okay, I'm sorry. From a design perspective, this looks like a saw chamber. This is where a saw takes his victims and makes them perform unnecessary tasks against their own demise. Also, those chairs, it's giving marketing office for Tarte. Just saying.
No mere words can do it justice. It took 2 full years for a team of chefs, set designers, architects, engineers, screenwriters, illustrators, illusionists, at least one DJ, and the best confectioner in Europe to design and build Sublimotion.
Okay, I don't mean to be a hater because I could not do any of those people's roles in a million years. That takes some serious commitment and some serious skill and talent. So please take this video as a joke. Please don't sue me.
Despite the historically high prices, and we'll get to those in a sec, the place was an instant success and remains so over a decade later. It's called the most expensive restaurant in the world for a reason, so we're just going to rip off that band-aid and tell you up front. Your night at Sublimotion will run you somewhere in the neighborhood of $2,400. That's not $2,400 per party or $2,400 per table. That's $2,400 per person.
Oh, easy, manageable. Let me just go sell some plasma really quick.
Why is it so much? Well, there are a lot of reasons, and we'll get to them a little later. But when you get right down to it, that's really just what the finest dining in the world costs these days. For example, eating at Alchemist, which is located in Copenhagen, Denmark, and offers a similarly immersive dining experience, nearly rivals Sublimotion with its $2,200 a plate menu. And a meal at Ultraviolet in Shanghai, which offers such a similar experience to Sublimotion, its owner has accused Sublimotion of ripping off his ideas.
Yikes!
Might cost you up to $1,400 a plate. By contrast, the $1,000 a head you might pay at New York City's Masa, which has 3 Michelin stars and a chef who will create a personal tasting menu for every party, seems downright reasonable, although that price doesn't include drinks. It's always something. While the title of most expensive has been traded around a bit over the decades, Sublimotion is currently at the top of the list.
Based off what we've seen so far in the dishes, I'm sorry. I'm sure there are multiple courses, but I'd still be hungry after. I'm averaging 2-3 bites per dish. See, this is why I can't be like, I'm a foodie, but I'm not expensive level foodie. I was meant to eat SpaghettiOs out of a can for the rest of my life.
A spot it's held since 2015, when its prices surpassed the Japanese restaurant Urasawa, which was located in Beverly Hills, California. It's closed now, but don't worry, the people of Beverly Hills still have plenty of other expensive restaurants to choose from. As you might imagine, the tab for a whole party at Sublimotion costs roughly the same as an economy car or a college education, but there are a lot of reasons for that. First of all, it's located on the beach in Playa d'Embosa, a place the Daily Mail has described as being synonymous with Europe's millionaire party scene. So as you might imagine, it's usually packed with celebrities and other rich folks who aren't quite as well known.
Hypothetically, allegedly, this would be a great place to be a
pickpocket.
I do not support pickpockets. They scare me. They're rude. I've had a close encounter with one in my life and it was not fun. But I'm just saying, the opportunity is there.
And even for that type of place, it's extremely exclusive. The whole restaurant only seats a single party of 12 people. It only has 2 seatings per day, and it's only open during the summer. And although its website provides a phone number and email address for bookings, most sources report that dining at Sublimotion is an invitation-only experience. That experience is a 20-course tasting meal made from the highest quality ingredients, and the menu for that meal changes a little every year. All that food is accompanied by an elaborate show that includes laser lights, virtual reality elements, and projections that run through every surface in the room. And those elements thematically reflect the meal being served, so they have to be changed every time the menu changes. If only they could install one of those at Fazoli's. Implementing all those changes costs a fortune, and so does the 25 to 30 person staff required to execute all the highly complicated and technical elements of every meal.
This sounds so complicated and so extreme. Glad someone else is doing it, not me.
It's kind of like a miniature Disneyland. Whether or not you think all that spectacle is justified, it's the reason why eating there is so dang expensive.
It's understandable. I get it. I get that price tag now. Honestly, I think $2,400 is too cheap. They should make
Get $1 million per person. And no tax cuts.
So what is it actually like to eat a meal at Sublimotion? The menu and its accompanying performance are a little different every year. But while the specifics may always be changing, the shape of the basic experience is always the same. For starters, the restaurant will send a fleet of Land Rovers to pick you and your party up and bring you to Sublimotion, where you'll need to perform a special secret knock to get them to open up for you, because you never really grow out of secret clubs.
Yeah, it does give that sense of exclusivity and
VIP.
so I get why they have the knock. I think that's very fun. If you've ever been to a speakeasy, it's very cool. Let me show you a little clip from if you were there. Oh, welcome to the welcome. What's the password? The password is ice cold magenta polar bear with a souped up Bugatti. Sorry, you didn't get it. Wait, what part did I get wrong? It's a Lambo, not a Bugatti. Oh my gosh. Can I please get in, please? No, you literally failed. And I don't even know what kind of speakeasy you get in, whatever your thing you're trying to talk about. Like, get out of here.
Scram, you peasant.
Ah, shucks. Better luck next time. That's pretty much what it's like getting into a speakeasy.
Once inside, a hostess will let the chefs know to get started, while you are led into a small reception area. According to those who have been there, that reception area has a vibe like something out of old-timey Hollywood. It's also equipped with a darkened window that will momentarily lighten up enough to give you a glimpse of the enormous staff busily preparing your experience.
Wait, that's kind of cool. It shows the people, the geniuses, the artists behind this whole event. It's a very cool thing. These are the people who should be making you feel like an
Utter failure.
because what are you doing with your life? They're doing this awesome thing that's creative and spontaneous. What do? You type in spreadsheets, equally as important.
A man standing behind a desk will then hand out tickets and shots to everyone in your party. And in
Did you
case
see
you're
that?
already
This girl is me when I try to take shots.
A man standing behind a desk will then hand out tickets and shots to everyone in your party. And in case you're already hungry,
She's like,
No.
I'm good. That's me. I'm like, I take one shot. I could be completely sober. I'll be like,
No more, sir.
I sip on my shots nowadays.
I am Unc.
the edible tickets come in on an edible envelope that's also edible. And it's shut tight with a seal that tastes like sweet raspberries. It's some real Wonka nonsense. At least one lucky member of your party will find that their envelope contains a golden ticket, which the host will instruct you to hold on to until later. They really linger on that Wonka idea. Next, you'll be sent into a small room that is actually an elevator. And while it's taking you to your next stop,
They're also going to give you another Willy Wonka experience, and you're going to have to go down that boat in the tunnel and almost die.
You'll be treated to an introductory video and the sound of the Ramones singing Hey Ho, Let's Go from their 1976 tune Blitzkrieg Bop. Eventually, you'll arrive at the dining room, which Sublimotion refers to as the capsule.
Okay, I'm sorry. I can't get over the chairs. The chairs, they're giving Staples. They're giving Office Max. Please switch up the chairs. I beg of you. I don't know what to replace them with. I can't help you with the constructive criticism there, other than just saying,
They're horrendous.
please change them. I beg.
Capsule is all white, from the tables to the chairs and the walls. There, you'll be seated in one of 12 chairs that are arranged around a large dining table, with your reserved seat marked by a projection of your own name in a sharp neon hue. Once seated, you'll meet the compere, or master of ceremonies, who will introduce the dishes as they arrive. For example, as your dish arrives, the compere may say something like, I think it tastes like the whistle that the wind makes through a door lock on a cold autumn afternoon.
That's very specific, and I vibe with that. I love very obscure details, very minuscule, something you may not normally notice, but someone says it, and you're like,
Oh, yeah, I get it.
And who doesn't love that taste? Cocktails will be served, but not how you might expect. One visitor, for example, reported being handed a giant book which contained the ingredients for their Bloody Mary in test tubes. They then got the fun of being able to make their own drink. This probably loses much of its appeal as the night goes on. And those cocktails, along with everything else, are served to you by waitresses dressed like old-fashioned airline stewardesses who are likely to break out into choreographed dance numbers as they work.
there's actually a fantastic restaurant out here in Phoenix, Arizona. I think it's also considered a speakeasy. It's called Carry On, and they do a similar thing where they cultivated an airplane environment, and they take you on the journey of a lifetime. Check it out if you haven't.
This course will likely be something small. For example, a pill,
I took a pill in Ibiza.
which tastes like a fruity sorbet. Only it might take you a moment to remember you even have food. Capsule are actually floor-to-ceiling screens, capable of displaying 360-degree images. And those images are capable of running through most everything in the room, including the table. The place is also equipped with projectors, props, lighting installations, and various other high-tech doodads.
What a fantastic word. Doodads. Hey, can you go grab that doodad over there? Appreciate it. You linguist.
We make the capsule around each individual course. For example, depending on what you're tasting, you may find yourself being sent forward or backward in time, or being transported from land to sea. Those environmental changes affect everything from the music being played to the temperature of the room. Thanks to some handy virtual reality headsets made by Samsung.
I'm sorry, I'd have to pass on the virtual headsets. If I'm going to an experience that's cost me $2,400 plus tax plus drinks, whatever, I do not want to put a headset on my nicely done makeup, my hair, because I'm going to try and look the best I can. And I don't know, there's something about virtual headsets. They're very cool, they're very modern, very chic, but also kind of come off as tacky. Who am I to even be given this opinion? Okay, my opinion is not law or the rule. I don't know. It just gives arcade game in the mall.
Even find yourself skydiving while you eat. And who among us hasn't wished to eat a sorbet pill while plummeting toward Earth at 120 miles an hour?
What are you talking about? I wish I could do that every day of my life.
Remember that golden ticket? Well, if you've got it, at some point the Master of Ceremonies will ask you what you miss most about your childhood, before rolling out a small Ferris wheel filled with treats, balloons filled with mini sandwiches, and a dessert bar.
Okay, I like that. The little wheels. Oh my gosh, mini sandwiches. You got my attention. Maybe I'm just too much of a fan of Subway because sandwiches are always on my mind, but I'm there now. I'm present. I'll put that VR headset on if you want. I'll do anything.
Stocked with Sublimotion's unique versions of things like cotton candy, popcorn, and cake pops. The meal comes with dessert, but that dessert will likely be served to you on a spinning, levitating plate, and you'll have to wait for it to slow down a bit before you can actually get to the food. You won't mind, though, because your place setting is going to transform into a personal spinning station, and you'll get to play DJ while you wait.
I'm sorry, but a lot of these, the serveware, a lot of the dishes, they look like something I would easily break. The levitating dish, I would panic and I would accidentally slap it and then it would slide across the floor, and there goes $300 worth of my meal. I'm not cut out for this fancy life.
No, really, that's a thing that happens. There's a lot more to it all, but as we mentioned, this gastronomic gala is constantly changing. And by this point, you probably get the idea. From start to finish, the full Sublimotion dining experience lasts about 3 hours, although there are shorter versions too. And once it's over, you'll be escorted to a terrace, where you'll be given time
to overlook the beautiful landscape of Ibiza.
Adjust to the paradise-like beaches of Ibiza. And all that for the low, low price of $2,400 a head. Of course, that's just what it costs if you happen to live at Ibiza. If not, we recommend you tack on another $6,300 or so.
Oh, because you'd have to travel. I thought they were being tourophobic. You don't like tourists. Sorry, if you're American,
We don't like you. We're gonna slap on a number 70.
we're gonna slap on 7 more bands to your tab.
That's the average price of what it will cost 2 people to go there for a week, including flights, accommodations, and the price of other meals and activities. But VR headsets are getting pretty cheap now. Maybe Sublimotion will release a home version.
They're getting cheap. I could have told you that. They look it. Just kidding. Hate to be a hater. Well, that's it for that video. In summary, very expensive. Having worked in the hospitality industry, I can tell you a concept like this has to be incredibly draining. You have to be super motivated in order to execute something like that. Just the whole planning behind it, the team having their curated positions. When do you take vacation? If you want to take vacation, you're gonna have to plan months in advance just so that your role is covered while you're gone. This is stressing me out. I am having serious anxiety. I don't know, the whole process behind it. I'm sure all the team members are incredible people who know exactly what to do. There's of course some challenges, but they know how to navigate it and problem solve, and they're incredibly creative. They probably don't have as much anxiety about this as I do in this moment, or they do. I don't know. I can't step into their shoes because, again, they're the geniuses, I'm the dumb. I'm just gonna stick to Subway. Okay, well, thanks for watching me react to this video that was interacting with my brain and all my emotional chemicals. I am stressed. I don't want to cook for 3 years now. That was really cool, but also very stressful. Just thinking about how much work and planning goes into it. Shout out to those people. You're doing amazing stuff. I'll leave you to it. Not that I have any say in anything ever. Oh my gosh. Hey. I feel really bad about earlier, so I made you a new dish. Something that will feed your soul.
Why?
What?
Nothing.
You always have something to say. Say it.
I don't want to.
Okay, come on. Get in the video.
Really? Me on camera?
Come here.
How was my lighting? Do I look
Go.
good?
before this gets cold.
I deserve more screen time in this video. I'm a chef. I've cooked before.
You have?
Yes. I've cooked you many fancy meals, and they have been delicious, and you know it.
Hey, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I believe you.
Of course you should. I am the master of all things posh and proper. You are merely a plebeian in my empire. 6, 7.
Okay, wrap it up, Joffrey. They don't have all day.
I am not Unk. All the Huzzle want me, and I am Sigma Riz.
Okay.
Was that good enough?
Okay.
Say thank you.
Cool. Thanks for your input, as always.
Any time for charity.
Anyway, here's a dish that I made. I hope you enjoy it. We have fun, don't we, Joffrey?
No. Get your arm off of me.
Yeah. Okay. I have fun.
We know.
I have fun.
What's this all you have planned for today?
All right. Well, thank you. See you next time. Bye.
Goodbye, my people and my fans. I know you'll miss me very much so. I must wag. Aww.
See you next week. Bye-bye.